And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fun Skating Man Bob Mob, Doc Wildcard. Welcome you back to Arcade Spirits. And it seems like I'm going to be launching a new arcade altogether. So this is going to be cool. Can't wait to see this. So this is the future of 2021. And for the first time, I'm entirely in control of my destiny, as all should be, especially bully people, because that's where the single greatest nation of all time was born, was here in Bowie. And now I'm working on arcade. Now I'm working on my future. No, which admittedly still involves working on arcade, but still, my future. I'll admit, it feels weird. I'm growing so used to being going with the flow. Like Bam Bruce, that having been true in us, getting on the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone's counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's fun place alive as we move into their arcade spirits. And, well, it's gonna be fine. Just going to assume no, it's not going to assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Everything's going to work out just fine. Only because the alternative is too awful to even think about. This has to be just fine. It's our second chance to dream of the fun place. That means it's gotta work, right? Sure, with all the brilliant minds that group put together, we can do this. Naomi keeps asking me if I'm really okay as I sound. I mean, she knows me pretty well at this point, but I gotta figure I'll make it right. And hopefully my positive attitude is helping others rise to the occasion. If I don't show stress, if I show confidence, everything will be fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Now all that's left to do is get through the opening day without incident. I arrived early that morning to go over any last minute preparations to make sure everything is in order. Plus, Juniper was sick of me watching me pace back and forth the homemade breakfast. She lovingly shoved me out of the apartment and told me to be productive. Now I stood in awe of the building, a dream I poured my heart and soul into. I still barely believe myself. Plus the moment that reality hit me and then steps into my destiny. Oh, this is awesome looking. Pushing over to the door to Arcade Spirits, I was greeted by a relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops, people moving about during last minute preparations. This is super 80s looking. Hey look, it has my name there. I didn't know I was part of this. Cool, part of the Fast Cars movement. Traveled long and arduous road ever since the great Richter's conspiracy. Gavin secured us with a rental space, an abandoned pizza place with that all too familiar triangular roof. Nobody else wanted it, but we didn't care about the fight shape. Quirks is in our favor. I really couldn't do all the renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Ben and Matt went with us on the cost of renovating this place to include the bar they went to run. Doubtless could have been done without the backing of the place. We went with a familiar layout. If it ain't broke if it ain't broken all that, it showed that we still got the spirit and passion to make a fun place great. But it's not a carbon copy. We got a few new additions that Francine would even be proud of. Yeah, I was thinking that. The video was a nice touch. That one was my idea. It alternates between my music videos, game promos, and high school leaderboards. We also repainted the general update of the appliances and fixtures to give a more finished feel and less of a retired pizza place turned the arcade vibe. Naomi and Percy worked together to pick out games with a decidedly retro feel. Considered Deco's focus on tricky gambling games, this helped stand out from the competition. He's put in a lot of hard work, and truthfully, we've run into a lot of problems along the way. Watching him work tirelessly to perfect him is inspiring. As the Queen Bee's experiment into advanced streamer support, well, I'm unsure of how this will all pan out, but she's confident. Since confidence is contagious. So I invited a few big name streamers to drop in on opening day and broadcast from our makeshift little studio. That'll build up some buzz to the arcade far and wide. All my decisions, all my choices made this. Make arcade experience what it is. So much labor and love went into the project from all of us. And now all that's left is to officially open these doors. Before that fateful hour begins, I still want to do one last check with my operations, just in case. Stocking up a bar and an arcade at the same time proved tricky. Fortunately, Ben and Matt were more than happy to direct the team playing bartenders, if you will. Well, hello, Mr. Business Partner. Would you preserve Finsbury Bob Mark? Bob was just fine. How's the bar? Stocked with all the facilities for any number of cocktails. There'll be a few basic drafts on tap, of course. Honestly, Bess, you need to admit your taste buds with a mixed drink or two. Nothing wrong with a pint to a ale, Ben. Anyway, we're all set to be open. We're overseeing the bar for opening day. After that, we'll leave you in the capable hands of our bartenders. Good people are. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the update. Running a barcade takes a lot of work. Maybe we could divide the labor between us. After my check-in, I noticed the clock. It's unforgiving hands telling me it's not long now. It's gonna be fine. Gonna let all regulars know the spirit of the fun place is moved. They promised to show it on opening day. We did everything we needed for promotion. Advertising, flyers, interview with arcade fan sites and podcasts. People will show up. Everything will be fine. We can do this. As long as no unforeseen problems pop up. Bob, we've got a problem. Gavin minutes away from opening the doors unless the building is literally on fire. Is this something that can wait? Unfortunately, no. The only way to put arcade experience in jeopardy. Don't listen to him. He's worrying over nothing. Yes, I'm certain the Royals will just pick up and go once you tell them the whole thing is worried about nothing. It's just a penguin. Who cares? And even if someone cares, who's gonna know? Come on, Gavin. Why do you have to be such a control freak over every little detail? The devil's in the details. And thanks to your actions, we're going to end up sued to hell and back, where I'm sure you can plead your case with the devil himself. What is going on here? Wow. Okay, yeah. But let's do this. Whoa. Enough. Settle down, both of you. Let's take this from the top and assume I don't know anything about what you talked about, which I don't. Let's do both to explain to me calmly what is going on. I'm perfectly calm. It's this one who's freaking out. I assure you, I'm not freaking out. I'm having a reasonable reaction to what has transpired. What is going on? Fine, Gavin, you tell him. That'll explain why they're wrong. No one wants to put a penguin on play. I don't think it'll earn tokens, but I'm going to let that go in spirit of compromise and sense of support the dream. How very noble of you. But she's put a topper on it, and that's the problem. A topper? What? Piece of cool artwork you stick on the top of the cabinet to attract players, like a sign or a statue or something. They usually show less versions of game cabinets, and Penguin does not have one. Not an official one, anyway. So on any wavelength. By taking the penguin statue and repainting it to look like a penguin. Okay, I'm with you so far. What's the problem? Do you have any idea what the brand penguin even is, Bob? It's some Japanese corporate mascot? Seen all over the place. Exactly. You know, an iconic character from the Matsushita Collective. A corporation which is not exactly known for leniency when it comes to copyright violation. Yes, we live in an age of social media where brands become more important, where the fan works for pre-promotion. Except not Sushi is definitely not on board with that. I've heard tales of them suing children's daycare centers. Just one list of Penguin decorations on the walls. They've driven people into the poorhouse with pirate Penguin anime. Now NAOMI is doomed us all by defacing the isle of a vengeful god of capitalism to make her precious baked Penguin statue. We're going to be sued to ground the instant to sell up online. Exaggerate much, Gavin? Come on, some company over in Japan is going to give crap about a baked penguin on top of his arcade cabinet in a little place like ours. No instance volunteer experience, of course, but we are small time. And why did they find out? So what if they get mad? We just apologize and take it down. Come to think of it, I guess I knew more about penguin than I thought I did. Penguin is universal, so pervasive that it's like background radiation. I didn't even notice that character. If I have heard some of the stories Gavin talked about. Generally speaking, they don't have love for the little guy. We're the little guy. I really should talk to NAOMI out of this. Gavin doesn't argue just to win. He only argues when he believes in the point he's trying to make. He believes we're in danger. Okay. Just in case. Save here. Now hang on. There's always some wiggle room, right? Some way to find a comfortable middle ground? Maybe we could take down a penguin and actually correct a replacement. One which shouldn't violate too many copyrights? And get on bedside safe from Mrs. Penguin art? Oh, for crying out loud, there's no compromise needed. Why? Okay, still. Maybe that wasn't the right decision for her route. NAOMI, I'm sorry, I know you love the game, but Gavin's right, we can't risk a lawsuit. But, it's just a stat sheet, NAOMI. Pengo doesn't need a fancy topper, people play it anyway and we're comfortable the same way you are. It's a promise. Okay? No. Okay, load again. Okay, let's see if Why are you even saying this, Bob? I want to support you, NAOMI. Just trying to find a solution that works for everybody. No, Gavin's always doing this. He's always stepping on my dreams and when he claims to protect them. And you always put me back when I want something, Bob. Just look at the auction and okay. Let's try this again. What if I said this? NAOMI, please, listen to the reason. We can't risk a lawsuit. Not when we're just getting started on our path. Maybe they won't know us. Maybe they will. In the end, it's just a fancy topic, no? Yeah, let's pray that would work. I want to stay on the roof because I don't want this to end. Yeah, jeez. Not saying that. It's my arcade too. I should be able to decorate however I want. Okay, there's just no way of winning this, is there? I'm not. Just want to see real quick. Bob, we need to open the arcade. We need to be there for the opening ceremony. Tax that! The arcade can wait! We really can't. We need to get the penguin down. Open the doors. I'm sorry. Take it for someone who NAOMI hates. It's best to let it cool down a bit first. I stand in the way of her dreams far too often, I know. I hate doing it. I hate asking people who am I stead. I apologize for having to involve you in that. I wouldn't hate you, it's just, well... Okay, another save. Gotten to know NAOMI's heart ever since Flossom Beach, and I think this is more fear than hate. She's scared that you're going to tear down everything she loves. She's been scared of that for a long time. That wasn't my intention. I want to protect those dreams. It's a matter of perspective. You hold them back from accidentally harming her own dream, but to her it looks like you, well, that go NAOMI. So I need to speak with her more. Try to understand her. Clearly I need to be on her own terms. Perhaps I've been avoiding directly addressing this conflict for too long. But I feel she'd rather neither of us see a moment. Perhaps there, so after the opening ceremony is complete. For now, I'm afraid we need to tend to arcade first and foremost. Excuse me. So, you haven't moved to take a dodgy looking red penguin off the NAOMI's game before these customers can get a look at it. It does take care not to damage your however. I can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through the mess, I've got a job to do today. There will be time later to patch things up when I leave, presumably. I need to at least try to put this turmoil behind me so I can focus on the first day of Arcade's beers with a smile. Despite reeling from that incident just now, despite my nerves, I'm ready to do this. Because I have to be ready, no choice. I've got big plans for the opening ceremony. To go and open the doors, give my prepared speech to gather the masses, and stay on hand to read gamers as they enter. Stepping to the forefront, I grasp the core handles and throw the gates to Arcade Spirits wide. Welcome to all of you. I hope that... Oh, jeez. I don't even have time to finish I'm on my big opening dramatic speech. Crowd spills in through the doors and runs right past me, eager to get to these games. Immediately, arcades fills with sounds of beeps and boops, games starting up and people laughing with the ways they play upon their favorites. Well, there goes my entire opening ceremony flames out the window. I saw all sorts of stuff planned. But if folks want to get the game, who am I to argue? After a few minutes of found checks around the place, I decided to move in phase 2, meet and greets around the arcade. I walked the arcade like I did my 4 or 10 days, talking with folks and making sure everything's running smoothly. Or we could probably frog down NAOMI too, assuming she wants to talk yet, which may not be the case. Arcade Spirits is mine to win. Open exploration. Which side to hit first? Save. Okay, let's see if this works. Most of the time I'm drawn to the showtime stage because of the flashing lights and hit beats, not because it's completely silent, no music at all. As I approach, I see NAOMI physically working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced towards flashy lighting rig is kind of depressing. Listening to NAOMI Vital's voice, I'm doubt it feels the same way. This was working fine earlier. Why isn't it working now? Whoa. Fortunately, Taylor is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game. Why would it be surprising? He You might need to re-image the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where you can get a replacement copy of the files needed. The third release is the Showtime stage software, right? These are easier to come by than the more modern fourth version, oddly enough. The files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself is damaged in shipping, and if so, well, you might not be able to dance it all today. I'd have to order a new part. I'm sorry, there are just so many games to get up and running. I think I must miss this ticking time on the hardware failure. Hey, it's cool. I don't need to groove out all the time. Hey, Naomi, I'm pushing about earlier. Yeah, no, I'm still cross with you about that, and B, got other more immediate problems. Right, we'll talk later then. She's not wrong. It's definitely an immediate problem. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy. I'm gonna load to see if... Near the center arcade, Ashley's showing off a new cosplay to Queen Bee. Oh, cool. It's like a... I don't know what it's like anyway, actually. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got a retro 80s feel with these colors. Wow. Just... wow. Just been keeping this cool surprise for all of us. Working in secret on it. Impressive stuff. Seems to have attracted the attention of a brand new customer at least. Hey, look kid, a real life in the wild movie. Welcome to Arcade Spirits. We're so happy to have you join us for the opening day. Thank you. Shout, yes you know, tell Bob what you sold us. But I've never used a joystick before in my life. I mean, I've mostly been thick as pals who played games on my phone, touchscreens and stuff, that's all. Never really been much of a game, and all my friends are here today, so I was figuring I might try one out. Never! Not once played a game on a joystick. Can you believe it? Yes, we've all been there. No point falling for it now, indeed. Aw, that's just too cute. I ought to be young and innocent again. Don't worry at all. Arcade Spirits is the right place to learn. We're a friendly, inviting sort of arcade. No mad skills required. Here, it's all about having fun. Oh yes, and you know what's super fun? Learning how to play Fist of Discomfort. Trust me. Wanna go a few rounds? I'll even spot you some tokens. Seeing Queen Bee's Con actually quickly tries itself into something else. Or you could join me for a round with two of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nothing like a friendly, cooperative brawler game to ease you into things. Best way to learn from first deep end, I say. No regrets, no mashing buttons mash buttons that move that joystick. And when you're starting with the highest title, you've got a built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips. But turtles were ninjas. Looks like I might these jump in and persuade this kid to choose a game. They look like a deer trapped in headlights, stuck in the crossfire. Let's see, save here. So yeah, right. 2 buttons, 1 stick, endless fun. Ashley, show new friends the Majesty of Mutants named it. Want to show friends the Majesty of Mutants named their parents? Oh, do I? Let's say up to completely bloodless robot ninjas and get shell shocked. Okay, sure, either way. Nobody seems happy with these decisions. Even if it's just because they got to play with Ashley, who's a bit less intimidating. Oh damn, I was looking for best man that knew me quite a bit. In a good natured way, of course. Still learning my pastimes in 4HK, and I'm eager to pass some lessons on. Okay, I'm going back to beat the crap out of father. You have fun out there, okay? You've earned this day through your blood, sweat, and tears. Hopefully more blood than sweat and tears, but you get the idea. Time for me to move on. See if I give her enough time, if that would change things. Oh, this is cool. This reminds me of the bar from Blank Space. Only now it's in an 80s style thing with the neon and the blue and pink instead of being just almost all black and white. It's really cool. One nice thing about being half bar, half arcade is having a pleasant place to relax and get some drinks before your games. Stay from gamers alike. See that fun person getting having coffee, avoiding chaos the gaming area. Completely tanked. I'm glad for your little trip. I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook into that company. All my hard work would have tanked right alongside it. Spark corresponds my similar stack up technology companies. It's prompt and dumb in essence. They stir up excitement in that criticism and drop once it gets cold. Never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for very long thanks to their short attention spans. Glad I could save the heartache. No offense. Alright, yes. Oh, jeez. I think I can handle a few heart-related puns without going into cardiac correct, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid a pothole in the road of finance, yes? All the better for the charities who eventually profit from my own loss. I approach them in what seems to be the natural loan conversation, though talk of finances itself is quite damning. So, stock market talk? Indeed. I like to do my trades in the morning before I come to the arcade. Get all that bother over with so I can focus on Rupee. Afraid Rupee and stand boring won't Bob. Just two over-serious gentlemen talk about finance. That's fine. I'm adulting at 110% efficiency today, having started a new business myself. I should probably learn about how money works. Oh? What do you like to know about? Yeah. Played around Shack, found the DJ and Bouncy Castle for the night's closing by. How could I follow those business expenses? I'm not certain even my accounting wizardry could protect from the IRS on that one. Screw the IRS. Does sound like an excellent shindig, but I think I'll pass. Regardless, you shouldn't worry too much about the arcade's finances. That's why you've hired me, after all. So we see deeper and conversation about currency exchanges, fiscal policy, tax rate changes, screw taxes. I still those constantly. I know there's passion, but there's only so much adulting I can do in one day. I need to reserve some for later. So then I noticed Ray's voice at the other end of the bar. It's not really an altercation or an incident yet, but they are talking to Larry and others. Miss, I've run your credit card twice. You've cried twice. Run again! I'm telling you! It was working fine earlier. I get tokens using it. See these tokens? So this is the opportunity to provide excellent customer service and further improve my adulting chop. I head in to help. Hello, good morning. I'm the manager here. Can I be of assistance? She was awfully familiar. We met before? Oh right, I invited you to check out my arcade, didn't I? Guess that's why she's here. Hey, good to see you. What have you done with this place? Just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but now it's all messed up and stuff. You help me? I can pay cash if I got it. Not gonna try to duck and run on you. I'd really prefer to use the card. Let's see here. why not? This one time. It's opening day. I want to build customer loyalty. Best way to do that is be unusually generous. I'll pick up the check for you so you can go on to having fun with your little games. My little way of saying thanks for visiting the arcade experience today. Seriously? Wow, thanks a bunch! I had a good feeling to come to this place again when you can find home away from home. Glad to say I was right, super glad. Okay, I'm off to get my game on. Another problem solved by bottom up. I am so good at this. With that sounds back to more than arcade. Where to next? Okay, so it's same as before. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This is not wrong, it's definitely not me the problem. Showtime stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, it tears dance moves at home, bring crowd in. Getting working for opening day is a priority. Should have known there was going to be a choice here. Okay, so so what I'm here is that a legit fix will take time. Can we pull a different game with spots temporarily to progress in the meantime? I don't think so, unfortunately. Yeah, Showtime Speed is a pretty big file of hardware and has a distinct footprint. You can't put an upright cabinet here and that makes sense. We might be able to, put 3 or 4 cabs in the back-to-back configuration. I guess we can pull some of our offsite storage in, but we won't be ready until the end of the day. We'll cover us tomorrow. Yeah, any official replacement would be need for shipping from a core free HQ in Japan. That'll take too much time, well, place too many. May as well replace the game till then. Listen, how about I help with this? Moving the whole stage takes a lot of effort. Oh, we could possibly ask you to do that. Plus, if they lose us backwards and the hardware is not covered by insurance. It's cool, I don't mind at all. At least I could do something the arcade's really shine. Well, if Bob's okay with it, guess just be careful, please. You got it. So it'll take a bit of time, but we got our stage back in really good order. Good. Maybe we'll get through opening day without any major problems aside from this. Just want to check this real quick. Before I go, Spot Gamer's been watching, super curious about what's going on. Dig this super 80s, these super 80s shades and everything. I swear I've seen this guy before, maybe a crowd or something? Hey, is Showtime stage really hosed? For now, yes, but we'll have it fixed up as soon as we can. Aw man, I wanted to get my groove on, that's a bummer. You know, I might know a guy who can get your replacement super cheap. Or like any game you want. As long as, you don't ask you any questions. Yeah, I know, right? No reason to be mean, or the lampshade why we meant to be in, hoping to taste to do some crimes. I'm happy to see the enthusiasm of Carcade Spheres, but I think we can handle this. Sorry you can't play your favorite game right now, but it'll be fixed soon. It's cool, just figure out offer. I dig this place, it's got a little bit of everything I like. I'll just come back later, with my hot dance style. Later! That was odd. As it fades back in the crowd, I decide to move on. Who shall I visit next? Before I could continue my wanderings, heaven pops up in my rectangular path. Stop whatever you're doing, look towards the doors without making it look like you're looking for anyone specific. What? Okay, what am I pretending to not be looking for? This is Jean de Fame. I have no idea who that is. The top arcade critic in the city. Her reviews can make or break the arcade easily. I don't think she becomes today as NAOMI is some little independent arcades beneath her interests, but apparently she's made an exception. If you don't want to end up speeding across every website she writes for, I suggest you play nice and show her all the positives of the arcade spirits. Okay, I'm alright. Best foot forward. She's red-headed near the edge with the handbag. Best of luck. I easily spot thanks to Gavin's cues. Sitting this morning lacked the usual chaos I experienced on my first day at the fun place. I'd say we're off to a great start. I'm sure this will appreciate that. When my professional style swallows the entrance. Oh jeez, not you. Not the Karen. You. I remember you. Oh no. Oh no. My dear wonderful Josh had a miserable time in the arcade party. You claim my Josh wasn't smart enough to know how coin slots work. I never said that. No, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't say that. Before I could defend myself, she was over there and stopped me. Now, while I seriously question the wisdom of allowing you to run an arcade and would love nothing more than to give you 0 stars and walk away immediately, I'm unfortunately committed by ethical standards to stay and properly review your establishment in a relatively unbiased fashion. So as unpleasant as they may be for both of us, I suggest remain professional, even if you've dug yourself a rather deep hole to climb out, my dear, in my view. Understood? Even if I wasn't to go a tirade show out, got to think of the arcade. This isn't some random angry parent, not this time. Feels like chewing ground glass, but I need to swallow my pride on this. Understood. Excellent. What I need from you now is to stay out of my way. No special treatment or consideration. I need to observe your arcade in a disinterested outside party so I can judge your facility or atmosphere. But rest assured, if I see some egregious mistake, I will bring it to your attention pointedly. My readers likewise will become very aware of your shortcomings. I do my best to support consumer activism, that requires absolute honesty in any difficulties I observe. So until such time as I require you, I suggest we speak no further. Agreed? So fine. As you were then. Wonderful, just wonderful. Not only should you hate us right off the bat, but I can't even leap to the defense of what we've built here without antagonizing it further. We may need to speak with Gavin about how to save the arcade spirits from the inevitable negative review. Nothing else I can do now but pray that everything from here on goes out perfectly. Once again, I wander the floor, but this time, while it's all smiles and pleasantry on the outside, I'm left alone battling my thoughts. Okay, breathe. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Besides, the morning wasn't too eventful. Who's to say the afternoon will be a disaster? And then the afternoon was a disaster. I was afraid of that. That's gonna be the end of this chapter, ladies and gentlemen. To keep things from getting too long, if they were going to do it, please consider subscribing. I was so back fairly well.